Okay, so today we're going to talk about the Panasonic RQ-711S. These are cute little things from about the 70s. This one's in really, really good shape. Let's see if I can get here's the model number right there, okay? Yeah, I'm using my iPad here. I don't know if this is the best picture or the steadiest, but you get a good idea of what these things look like. Like I said, this one's in really good shape. Now, if you look on eBay and other places, you'll find a lot of people complain about tapes getting stuck and the record button not working and whatever. And I'll tell you why, okay? So what most people do is they take their tape, they throw it in there, and then they close the door, okay? Now, sometimes with some tapes, that's going to work just fine. You can push play, and the thing will just rock and roll. But when you're trying to record, okay, that ain't going to work. So I've got a tape here with the... tabs filled so you can record on it, right? And if you just throw it in there and you close the door and you push the record button, I'll tell you what's going to happen is that record button's going to get stuck, and then your tape's going to get stuck inside there, okay? So I'm going to show you how to properly load a tape into a vintage cassette recorder. This is how we did it when I was growing up back in the 70s. So what I do is I take the machine and I put it on its back like this, okay? I'm going to try to do this with one hand in one place and one hand in another. Now, you take your tape, and I'll try to zoom in here, and you'll see this little thing back here, right there, okay? So that's what allows the recording mechanism to push, okay? So that's got to be depressed. So what I do is I take the tape, and I put it in there, and I make sure that's pressed, and then I kind of push. Did you hear that? Did you hear that click? Now the tape's in there nice. The tape's in there real good, okay? Now I can close the door, I can push record, and it doesn't get stuck. Let's see, where's stop? There's stop right there. And I can do that 100 times and there's no problem. I didn't do that the other way because it'll get stuck in there and then everything gets all bent out of shape. Now to eject it, you just turn it right side up like this. You push the eject button, and out she comes. Just like that. Again, you don't want to take your tape and just throw it in there and close the door, because nothing's going to line up. Matter of fact, can you kind of see how the doors, yeah, I can't really get a good there. Can you see how the door's kind of not closed all the way? Now, if I do it the other way, I'll go ahead and close this and listen for that nice click. Did you hear that? Now let's see if there's any difference. Oh, you really can't see any difference, but you'll know. So that's it. Panasonic RQ-711S. This one's been cleaned. I cleaned the cap stand. I cleaned the pinch roller. I took it apart, cleaned it, sprayed deoxit on the recording switch. You know, those recording switches, if you don't clean them, you'll get all sorts of weird behavior. Normally like loud hums or buzzes, or sometimes even a whoo kind of sound. So yeah, get in there and clean that recording switch really good with some deoxit. That's deoxit right there. Stuff's expensive, man. There you have it. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.